And now we welcome to the stage Beyond42. Clap, Dino and Jashanka.
People don't build buildings just to stand. We build them to last, to mean something, to outlive us. The built world is the largest asset class humanity ever created. 230 trillion in stone, steel, and stories. And yet, as the world moved online, the buildings that shaped us were left behind. Think of your favorite theater, an iconic museum, your university campus. Offline, there are memories made solid. Their identity in the stone. And online, stuck in a Google Map pin, 360 photo, a clunky virtual tour. So what's missing? It's a 20 billion new category question. The missing is spatial presence, the layer. And these institutions help us understand that. They're paying us 3,000 euros plus to turn their buildings into software. Why? Because some of them spend centuries and billions in creating those, and then they're part of their identity, but also their unique selling points. But there was no online layer built to scale that legacy. We call it immersive experience platforms. So majority of the institutions, they usually run on 3 layers, their stack is. They have some CRM for people and relations. They have CMS for content, maybe some ERP for processes. But if you have an iconic building in your institution, you are missing the immersive experience platforms. So we built one. It turns the building into browser-based digital twin. And the building starts welcoming people, talking to them, selling them, as any one of your teammates would do online. Offline. Is the platform any good? It is.
Welcome to Beyond42 Immersive Experience Platform, where iconic spaces come alive.
Let's go to real world. University of Católica is our client. It's the second largest private European university. And they have not one, they have 6 campuses. And they all work there in their sales funnel. If you're a high school student and you visit the campus physically, you're more likely to apply for Católica. If you're already a student of Católica, and if you're attending your classes in those classrooms, you are less likely to drop out. But it was physical, it didn't scale. So we did a pilot with them for their Milano campus, then we did for all 6, then we deployed 6 departments, and the results, you have one admin engaging 40,000 students and cutting the logistical cost and time. The outcome for us, Católica was not just a client, it was a concept, it was a proof of concept, right? And the first client that paid us more than 200,000 euros for something. Here comes the math. Our revenue model is a flywheel SaaS. We have 40 clients, and they got us to $500,000 in ARR. Bootstrapped, manually, painful, awful. And we know how to get to 5, right? If you have anyone in these iconic institutions, you probably know that there are some offers blasting around because there is 3 million on the table all around Europe at the moment. But we got stuck. And that's why we fundraised from Sabina that did this, built a machine before, and that's why we entered into Katapult. Not because we couldn't see after 5. And then Dušca told me if you can make 5, you can make 15. If you can make 15, you can make 60 million. So in 3 months, we not only figured out how to do it. We seeded what we call the growth orbit, and now we started receiving clients from our partnerships, from our inbound funnels. We upsold the existing client 45%. No one still, they were crying, but no one churned. We have expansion playbook, and we are currently raising $2 million round. 40% is committed from one client. This is the team the future will thank you for backing up.
Oh, now it works. Okay. Just say, and wave. Beautiful.
Hi, thank you for presentation. I'm Dushica, who said if you can sell 5, you can sell 15. If you can sell 15, you can sell 50. Can you tell us how can you sell 50?
We did this like totally outbound. It was just founder-led and everything. Then you realize the pattern. That's why in the first year we closed 8. Then we just shortened the sales funnel. So imagine if it lasted for 8 months, then we shorten it to 4, right? By just killing the obstacles, right? Then we calculated. We need 7,000 euros for one client. The CAC payback ratio is 5.6. And then I know if I put 1 penny in this funnel, it's going to be long and painful, but we'll get out 5, right? But the problem was it was very narrow and long, right? And then expanded it. And we started getting deals from partnerships, so we can get 20% more. And it's faster. It's 20% lower CAC for this. And the funnel is like, and the sales cycle is shorter. Then we got first client inbound last week with no human involved, right? Then we can re-rent our twin libraries. We piloted that. We have transactional fees now because the clients are selling their products through the platforms. That also compounds expansion. Look, we have like, okay, when we were early, our net recurring revenue was more than 300% because we were cheap, right? But now
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We have a question right
so,
here.
Wu from Silicon Gardens here. Here.
Ciao.
Ciao. Great presentation. What about your competition? And do you, is there any technological moat with your solution? Or just kind of like the way how you go to market?
I'll tell you. So, yes. So we are one of the rare companies that doesn't go on site to scan something. And that's like a huge remove the selling, how you call it, the burden for the clients. So they send us the photos. We have some proprietary AI that we modified that builds the model, and then we do 20% on top of it. And we are increasing that. So imagine when we were doing Rat House, it took us like 6 weeks to build it. Now we can do the same thing in 1 week, right? And then the second thing, when it comes to tech, it's one stack. So imagine you have immersive layer, right? Then you have experience layer, where the interaction happens. Then you have intelligence layer, where you deploy the avatars, virtual humans, processes, and these things. And finally, you have CMS admin, basically, for the client, with the dashboard and all of this. So you deploy, for example, immersive onboarding, immersive shop, everything like from one interface with the 2 clicks. You can modify it later, and yes, but the business process is attached to the immersive things, and no one packaged this. But it's also like, look, we lost some clients to Katapult. We got some clients from Katapult, but we were missing, right? The building was not the core of their business model. We got a lot of clients from vFairs, for example, because they're like events platform. They're kind of mimicking the environment. But we also lost some clients to vFairs. But if we go through this, you will see that we were missing the point, right? It took us 3 years to realize where the pain is. And the key question is like, how much money or value is your building making you online? And then how much from the people that will never visit your building? I hope that answers your question. Yeah, thanks.
This is Misha, and I'm a great fan of yours. Thanks for the presentation. Question, the transaction fees, can you give us a couple of examples of those? And second question is, saw your projection on the revenue in the years to come. Are there changes in the ratio between subscription versus professional services versus transactional?
Yeah. I'll answer this first. Like when we were early and very poor, we were charging a lot for the twin, like the setup fee, because we needed to collect money up front instead. We just only now raised, right? And then you had peanuts on recurring, but we didn't care. We just wanted to survive. Distribution is now changed. Like we can, the twin is more affordable, right? But the margin is very high now. It was early was 20% on something that was a service. Now it's 40%, right? So what was the first part? Sorry. Yeah. For example, this Católica.
Time, sorry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Continue the conversation. Great job, great job.
And finally, the best one, digital twins Beyond42.
Woo! Congratulations. Oh, it's Dushanka? Okay. All right, photos, congratulations. More clapping, please.
Well, thank you again, everybody, and I hope to see you all in Lisbon Bar, one floors below.
Thank you.
Thank you.